Yo, 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 peace and blessings. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's your boy, Burnell Washburn, back with another episode of Creative Success. One thing that's really raised my vibration is something called intermittent fasting, which is where you eat within a short window rather than just eating from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. It's something that has profound health benefits. There's a lot of science behind it. I recommend that everybody does a little research on intermittent fasting and just look at all the different benefits and try it out for yourself as if it's something that you think you might enjoy, because it's really raised my vibration. It's done wonders for my health, my physique, my energy, my productivity, my mindset. Like, so many things have changed since I started intermittent fasting. I've been doing it for a couple years now, and it's been really good for me. So basically, I'll tell you how I do it, and then I'll tell you like some of the benefits that I've received, and then you can go do some research on your own and try it out for yourself. But basically what I do is I wake up and I don't consume any calories from the time I wake up until about usually 4 or 5 p.m. Like the earliest I'll eat is usually like 2 p.m. if I really need to. But whenever I start eating, I stop 6 hours later, preferably 4 hours. The shorter the window for me, the better I end up feeling, the better, the more benefits I get from it. So usually people say like the best window is like a 4 to 6 hour, maximum of an 8 hour window. That means you're giving your body anywhere from like 16 to 20 hours of resting, healing time. When your body's constantly digesting food, it can't really heal itself. So all of our healing happens when we're not digesting, and that's when we are able to break everything down and like release the toxins. And man, it just has so much health benefits for your brain and everything too. Like when your body isn't dependent on this like constant food source coming in, then it's able to actually burn stored fat and convert that into energy, which ends up being like a preferred source of energy for our brains. Our brains love running on that stored fat. And evolutionary wise, I don't know how to say that. From an evolutionary standpoint, there's a lot of scientists and researchers suggesting that we evolved to actually perform better at an optimal level when we do not have food, when we're like out of our stored glycogen levels and we're running off that stored fat. And that's because we needed to be able to hunt or find food. And so you can run faster and you can think sharper when you're intermittent fasting, when you finally kind of hit, like when you're like 18 hours deep into a fast and you finally kind of run out of those glycogen stores, then your brain starts functioning super sharp. You can run 10 times faster, you feel stronger. It really increases human growth hormone in a major way, and it enables your gut. Your gut is the second mind. Really, like the first mind, there's actually more neurons in our gut than there is in our brain. So it gives that a chance to heal and work properly and like kind of detox and cleanse itself and everything. So it's a lot of benefits, and it also enables you to really just like focus on your creative work or your business or your art or whatever you're doing, because you're not focused on when you're eating, or you don't have to go get food or go through a drive-through or go to a restaurant or cook something or whatever for the majority of the day. You can just wake up and just crush your goals and dreams. And for me, I feel laser focused. I'm not worried about food. I'm not worried about what I'm going to eat, or it's just my brain's just laser focused on all my goals and dreams, and it's helped me out a lot. So I definitely recommend giving it a try. I've lost a lot of fat, put on a lot of muscle, had increased energy. I'm sleeping better. It's kind of reset my circadian rhythms. It's helped me be a lot more productive, a lot more focused when I'm not thinking about what's the next meal or whatever. It's like as soon as I eat, all of a sudden I'll go back into that like sugar burning state where my body's like constantly looking for the next food source, and it's always in the back of your mind what you're gonna eat next or when you're gonna eat. It's like I didn't even realize how much time I was wasting eating, and so man, I'm just getting so much more done now, and you still eat the same amount. So for me, I eat like about 2,400 calories a day, depending on how active I am. it's 1,800 to 2,400. I'm kind of flexible in there. So I'll still eat that same amount of calories within the 4-hour window. I'm just not stretching out those calories throughout the entire day. So it's like kind of come 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, I get to eat quite a bit of calories for a few hours, and then I'll cut it off a few hours before I go to bed too. But it doesn't even really matter like what time, whether you do it like, you could do it right when you wake up and just eat for a 4-hour window and then not eat anything until the next morning when you wake up again. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter when you do it. It just matters like that you're giving your body a chance to heal and rest and digest and detox and all that, rather than just constantly putting more stuff in there, because your body has to work to break down all this foods. And even if you're eating like super healthy organic vegetables and no processed foods, your body still has to do a lot of work to digest and turn that into energy. So when you're giving your body a break, it just has a chance to like step up a level and get on a high vibration. Eating processed foods or like a bunch of candy and sugar and fast food and that, like that's going to really damage your body, and you're going to need even more time to break that down and recover, and your body requires time to do something with that energy. So try it out. I'm not like a scientist or a doctor, but I've studied thousands of them, and it's just something that like almost all of my mentors are doing is intermittent fasting. All the people that I look up to that are like killing it in business, they're super shredded, they got 6-pack abs and big old muscles, and they have tons of energy, and they're running marathons, and they're constantly traveling, and their skin is glowing, and they just look amazing all the time. Like all of these people are intermittent fasting, and so I kept hearing about it. I started studying it. I've done, countless hours of research on it. I'm not very eloquent at talking about it, but you can just Google benefits of intermittent fasting. You'll see lots of the same videos and articles and things that I checked out that helped me learn. And there's just tons of podcasts talking about it. Ben Greenfield, there's a lot of successful, healthy people that are intermittent fasting, and it's really changed my life. So try it out. I think it'll raise your vibration a lot. It's not for everybody for all the time, you know what I mean? But even just doing it 3 or 4 days a week can have profound health benefits. So check it out, do some research, and then maybe try it out for yourself. It's really not even hard too. Like your body doesn't feel hungry. You're like, right now I haven't eaten since, let's see, it's like 3 or 4 o'clock p.m. right now. I haven't eaten since like 8 o'clock last night. I feel amazing, tons of energy. I feel like I could go run up a mountain, and it's like, usually when I eat, eating can make you all tired and lethargic and stuff sometimes, but intermittent fasting gives you that chance to just heal and re-energize. I've just been crushing my goals and dreams since I woke up, and now I'm about to go break my fast here pretty soon. And I also recommend that you make sure to break your fast with healthy food. Like I always break my fast with nothing but vegetables. I'll usually just have like some cucumber and some spinach and celery. Like I eat really light for my first break in the fast, and then like an hour, like they'll have the protein and the carbs and stuff. But break your fast, like the healthier you break your fast with, the better you feel. And like a lot of people like to drink coffee when they're fasting. You can, and it's actually, there's a lot of health benefits to that, because coffee dumps the glycogen stores out of your liver or whatever. But you want to make sure it's black coffee with nothing added to it, 0 calories. Anything that has calories is breaking your fast. So check it out. I think it'll raise your vibe. It's definitely helped me out a lot. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a comment below and say what up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, because we like to raise good vibes every single day on this channel, spread empowering messages. So appreciate you guys watching. I love you, and we'll see you tomorrow on another episode.